Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers. It's just a quick live preview for West Ham versus Seville tomorrow night. Huge game, biggest game at the London Stadium, arguably the biggest game of my lifetime. I cannot wait for this game. I'm really excited. I'm also incredibly nervous for this game as well. I did most of my preview, obviously, in the last game last week, but there's a few little things that have changed and a few little things that you probably can expect in the game coming up tomorrow night. So just looking at them guys out of interest. So recently their results, draw, loss, win, draw, loss, win, draw. As I said in my original preview, their results are very much a win, draw, win, draw, win, draw. And they did follow that pattern. The weekend they drew the game. Obviously they beat us before that. And then they drew the weekend before that. So win, draw, win, draw, win, draw. Which sadly means they may win the game against us. Not a definite. So moving on, I don't think they've had any injuries, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. But again, for those of you who didn't watch the original preview, Seville's characteristics, obviously we've seen them now, haven't they? They like to counter-attack. They move the ball around nicely. Their attacking set pieces is a strength. We know that they scored against us with one. Attacking down the wings, a compass, players like that. Martial will probably play tomorrow from the start as well. We know that. Weaknesses, avoiding offsides, dangerous fouls in areas. Not that we got many fouls. Stopping opponents creating chances. I think that's fair because we did have our chances in that game and avoiding individual errors. I didn't really see many individual errors from it in the last game. But you never know what's going to happen tomorrow night. Their style of play, I think, is fair. Exactly what's written there. Possession football. They play the ball well. They switch wings really well. Like it says there, plays with whip, short little passes down the right-hand side quite a lot. And they rotate their 11 and they like to play in their own half, which I think is fair. I really do. That's not the lineup I'm expecting. So just bear with me while I load up the next slide, guys. Thank you for joining me. If you are in the chat, guys, it's always great to have people live. Like I say, this is very off the cuff. Just thought I'd do a live preview because it's a little bit more fun. So for tomorrow, probable lineups. Maybe Antonio up front, according to Moyes' one. But this is roughly what I think we'll play tomorrow. Areola in goal for us. Cresswell, Zuma, Dawson and Johnson. Suchek, Rice. Fornells, Benrahma and Vlasic. Maybe Lanzini. Yarmolenko up top. Obviously scored a goal the other day. Looks good. For them, Bruno, Guedeji. I don't know whether Carlos is fit or not. I'll check the injuries in a minute. Navas, Jordan, Delaney, Rakitic will be back for this game. Corona, very good player. El Nesri and Martial. So they did have a few players out. Obviously a Compass there, not in there. Corona as well. Injuries, like I say, a Compass who was fantastic against us is out for this game. Suso, also out. Pablo Gomez, Acuna, was good for them as well. Diego Carlos still doubtful for this game, which is a good thing for us. Definitely out for us, Bowen, Ogbonna and Sufal. Aaron Cresswell is doubt, and obviously Antonio is doubtful. But reading what David Moyes said in his press conference today, there's a good chance. And as it says there, Antonio and Cresswell sustained knocks in the game against Villa, so it may test the latest fitness test. Declan Rice and Lanzini, important thing to know here, they are one booking away from a Europa League ban. So if we were to go through and they got a booking, they would obviously miss the first leg of the quarterfinals. So that's something to look out for tomorrow as well. For them, like I say, Acuna suffered a knock for them. Good left back, so that's a good one to be out. And the Compass obviously picked up the yellow card in the first leg, which means he's out for this game. But no relax, because someone like Martial's got a fantastic record against West Ham. Will also be in. Thomas Delaney's back for them after serving the ban. So it doesn't get any easier just because they've lost a couple of players. Their prediction on this website is West Ham have their work cut out tomorrow night after 1-0 defeat in the first leg. Seville held 1-1 to Real Vallecano on Sunday to extend an unbeaten run to 4 games. They're in fantastic form. However, Seville are a winless side in 7 on the road, but they have only lost 2 of those. Like I say, it's win, draw. There is likely to be a raucous reception in London Stadium tomorrow night, but the potential of Mikel Antonio's absence may cause costly. They're predicting 1-1, which obviously, sadly, would see us go out. I'll let you know my prediction at the end of this video, guys. Right, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Gaza says, hi, Luke. Hello, mate. I'm really, really good. Good afternoon, Luke. Block 252 tomorrow. Absolutely buzzing, but nervous. Yeah, it will hit tomorrow, I think. I see Zuma has been prosecuted for the cat. I didn't see that, mate. I haven't seen that. Even if Mickey is fit to play, resting for Spurs, might as well give Yarma a chance. Yeah, I'm all for that, mate. All for that. I liked Yarmolenko's movement the other day, I have to say. Gaza saw that post on Sky Sport News Facebook. Don't condone what he did, but people are acting like wet wipes about the situation. That's very, very true, mate. That's very, very true. Honestly, where do we get 2 goals from and keep a clean sheet? It's going to be tough, mate. There's no doubt in it, mate. It's going to be a huge test for us tomorrow. And if we do go out, there's no shame. There is no shame. I'd love us to win. But there's no shame in going out to these. These are a top side. They really are. Agreed, Matt. Very quiet about Mason Greenwood. Bigger things than what Zoo did. In my opinion, I blame Muggy Brother for recording it. Let's hope we get the result tomorrow. Yeah. I can't wait to watch 60k fans bouncing around. Massive moment for West Ham history. I'll be rooting for you guys 3-1. I'll be rooting for you guys tonight as well. Liverpool. Well, hopefully you beat Arsenal tonight. Liverpool will batter us. I hope so. No way we're not winning tomorrow. Fans and players will be buzzing. Are you going? I'm certainly not going. Got to look after my daughter, but I will be watching on telly. I cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait for it. Seville don't give many goals away. They certainly don't, mate. They certainly don't. I have a good feeling about tomorrow. Hi, George. I think it's all about not conceding early tomorrow. I think that's the big thing. 1-0, and let's see how extra time pans out. Is there any news on Antonio Bowen Cresswell? I think Bowen's definitely out, but according to Moyes' press conference earlier in the day, which I was watching on the train home, he said that Antonio and Cresswell will leave it really, really late. He's not named the team yet. So the players don't know it yet. So there's a good chance that we may see one of them, if not both, but definitely no Bowen. Bowen's not back to after the international break, so won't see Bowen against Tottenham either, which is a shame for him. You know, I'd like to have seen him play for England as well, not just West Ham. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. Whoever plays for them, El Nesri was really, really good for them last week as well. You can see why Moyes, really likes him. The way they switched play, I thought was fantastic, but we've got to take chances. The fact that we scored from open play twice against Villa is good, because the longer that went on, not scoring from open play, we're relying on corners, trying to win a corner to get a goal. I think that's really, really important, especially the second goal. The Fornals goal was such a really good goal. We need that. The first goal is so crucial. It's massive. They go 1-0 up, which would be 2-0 on aggregate. To be honest with you, I can't see no way back in that game. I can't see us scoring 2 goals from a 2-0 down position, which, I just can't see it. If we score early, anything can happen. It really, really can, because the place would be absolutely electric if we score early. Hammerette says she's buzzing. If it comes to pens, we've got some good penalty takers. We have, mate. We showed that a few times. I know we haven't scored many penalties in terms of when we've had them in the league. We've missed quite a few important ones. But I look back to the game we won on penalties. Man City game, was it? Mate, get Craig Dawson on him, mate. He put in a worldie of a penalty, didn't he? Luke, no away goals in the Cups. Do you know the reason? I think they've just scrapped it to encourage attacking play. So teams don't go to away games and, just get a 1-0 and sit on it. I think it's to encourage more goals to be scored. I don't know. Prediction, Luke. It's tough, guys. I think it's going to be a draw, which means we'll go out, and that's really horrible to say. I think a 1-1 is quite a realistic scoreline. I think I can't see us not conceding, but I can see us scoring. And I think it will just be a little bit of a hard one. It could be some real big missed chances in the game. And I think 1-1 and we'll just go out, which will be a big, big shame. Cheers, Luke. Thanks for the input. No worries. We don't have to rush it to get the early goal. But an early goal would be really, really important. Current best moment / game at London Stadium so far. I did love stopping Tottenham winning. When they thought they was going to win their league that year, the first time we played them at the London Stadium was one of my favourite memories. Beating Chelsea, beating Liverpool, beating Man City, some really good ones. But I think that Tottenham game, you know, where we're all having a party. I did a vlog for that game as well. If you can go back and look at it, that was one of my favourite games. How many will Seville think? I'm not sure, mate. How many they've got? Whether we get 3,000 or whatever. You know, they look like a really good fan base. Then I feel a cheeky saying 3-2 on aggregate to us. Check out my FIFA preview, guys. It is uploading at the minute. So this is going live now, and my FIFA preview will be going live. I have done one, and I'll tell you what, it was a bloody good game. A really, really good game for those of you who like the FIFA previews. Oi, Luke, how you doing? So I'm doing good, mate. At work tomorrow. I've got Friday off, you know, so I can really enjoy the game tomorrow, and hopefully, you know, the boys do it for us tomorrow. Since the defeat to Wolves, I have never known a West Ham side to be so poor in the final third. Yeah, it's just finishing our chances, and maybe someone like Yarmolenko, because I said it in the weekend. Antonio does not score that Yarmolenko goal, and maybe we need something different, and this can force something different. We've been too predictable. Managers know how we play now, and I think that's what it was. When Yarmolenko came on, and when Cresswell went off, we had to change the way we played a little bit. And I don't think Steven Gerrard or any manager would have been prepared for that. So I think it's important. Bowen could be back after the international break. Yes, I did read that, mate. And, you know, it's such a shame for him, because if we do go out tomorrow, which I hope we don't, it'll be such a shame that he's not been able to take part in that knockout stage, yeah? Score versus them tomorrow. I've already said it, mate. I think it's going to be a draw, and I think that will just see us out, which is a big, big shame. I've heard that they've got 2.5. They gave us 500 back. Oh, interesting. There will be the mighty voice of the Hammers fans. It certainly will. And Matt Rainey's buzzing for the FIFA. I'll tell you what, mate, it's emotional. It's emotional. Without giving anything away, it's emotional. You will enjoy it. It should be on in about half hour or so. The preview should be up for FIFA. So if you like the FIFA previews, please go and check them out, guys. Gaza says Cresswell could be back tomorrow. He certainly could. I expect to have no voice on Friday for work. Yeah, it's going to be a stressful one. I just hope we're not out of it too quickly. You know, if we concede early, it's going to be a really long night, and I don't want that. You know, hopefully we're in the game for as long as possible. Anything can happen in the game. And for those of you, like I say, that have just joined, if Declan Rice or I believe Lanzini pick up a yellow card tomorrow, they will be out of the quarterfinal. And if we go out, they'll be out of the first round of the group stage if we do qualify for Europa League again for the league. So something to watch out for. I think I'll leave it there, guys. Like I said, it's only meant to be short and sweet. Nice little chat with you guys for 10 minutes. Enjoy the game, guys. Enjoy the day. Don't let it stress you out tomorrow, because it's going to stress me out, you know, thinking about it tomorrow. But yeah, enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it tomorrow. It's going to be a huge occasion. If anyone's going to the game, enjoy it. Soak it up. Have a drink. Have a laugh. Have a good time. You know, it's a big moment. We've been wanting these moments for a long, long time. So get behind them. Just get behind them and do it. For me, it's your commentary that makes it perfect. I got very emotional, like I say. People will love that. Happy. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Please hit that subscribe button. The subscribers have gone down slightly, so it'd be nice to get us back up there. I don't know, a few people have unsubscribed recently, but that's up to them. Anyway, guys, come in your irons. Keep believing. Let's do this tomorrow. Keep believing. Seriously, keep believing. Let's go.